The Gibraltar College will occupy a 1,000 square metre plot and rise 4.5 stories. The facility would include a preschool area, food technology and science labs, and a certified examination centre that would be used for all exams sat on the rock going forward. But the DPC wasn't sold on the height of the building. Town Planning and the Minister for Education were somewhat divided as they weighed up the impact of the building's footprint and its social impact on the community. Town Planning initially advised the DPC not to approve the application, instead recommending a modification order. Its main objection was the height of the building, stating, despite the project providing a valuable community facility, we presently can't support it. Suggestions included acquiring land to the west of the site to expand horizontally rather than vertically, or reducing the height by 1 story, or looking at alternative sites, along with recommendations on bicycle parking, the footpath, fire strategy and traffic management. The Minister for Education, who sits on the DPC, said the neighbouring land was not an option and described Town Planning's comments as an attack.
I have never heard a town planner so thoroughly attack a project, even when they've been projects which are really quite horrendous. So well done for the energy in opposing this. One thing that I do welcome is your providing of your own massing images, even though I think they are inaccurate. I think that the ones that were presented by Christian are more realistic. But I would welcome this sort of in-house assessment, which I've never seen before in any other development, when we look at other developments which to me are more impacting.
The Minister stressed the urgent need to relocate the existing college, saying it was not yet unsafe, but its days are numbered. He said the new facility would expand educational opportunities on the rock, from new courses to learning support facilities. He said the bus service would increase and there would be improvements to timetabling to avoid students travelling back and forth during the day. He added that the design had been developed with teachers who were clear this was the college they both wanted and needed. He also urged the Commission to consider what might become of the site if the application were rejected.
Would there be a proposal sometime in the future by a future government for maybe another workers' hostel as was planned before? This is a much better option. An even taller building, or 2 luxury villas, which would not be high, but would probably be for rich non-locals who would only use them for 9 months. I mean, what is the alternative?
Minister for Sport Leslie Brusson highlighted the importance of education, particularly today, with his child receiving GCSE results. Representations were successful. DPC member Gino Mato said he had been swayed by Mr. Cortes' arguments on the social and educational benefits of the project. Janet Howitt described the situation as a conflict. Her instinct was to oppose a tall building, but she acknowledged the need for a modern education facility. Town Planning suggested a vote on conditions, but the minister said this would be a waste of time and instead proposed a vote on the project subject to conditions. The DPC eventually voted on the full planning application, granting approval subject to conditions, including a review of whether the top floor should be divided into 2. 9 members voted in favour, with 2 abstentions. The decision was welcomed by one of the college's teachers.
It was wonderful news to receive on a day like today. And again, I think the decision by the DPC shows an awareness and an acknowledgement of where the college is and where we want to go. You know, I listed what we've achieved, and we've been achieving that in a building that I left 33 years ago when I stopped being a student at Bishop Fitzgerald School. So, you know, imagine what we can do in these new facilities and with the support of everyone involved. So we're very grateful and we're very excited looking ahead to the future.
On a day already marked by educational milestones, the DPC's decision signals its intent to ensure Gibraltar achieves another one.